this show, and I was there Friday night too.
Oh, great.
I had the best time.
Yeah, scary.
Oh, we're back?
Hi.
We are back on the red carpet. Tim Minchin, look who I'm with tonight. It is your Broadway opening again here for Groundhog Day. How excited are you?
Well, I guess I'm excited, but it's a very complicated. It's nerve-wracking.
Wild weekend for you.
Yeah, it's been a hell of a weekend, and this, it's hard to get any musical up. To get a musical as complicated as this up is harder still, and then it only takes a couple of strokes of bad luck, and it can be a real climb. And I'm feeling incredibly proud of this cast because they keep coming in morning after doing shows at night because because Andy's injured himself, but he's going to be on stage tonight, and it really is why theatre is my favourite thing in the world, because it's jeopardy, man, and this is what it's all about. You've got to get up and do it. It's why we love Broadway.
It's like a live wire act. You never know. It's live.
It is. The stakes are high, and this is a very complicated show, and it's a very demanding role. And Andy is the most incredible man. And the whole cast, their stoicism and their optimism, where I've been like, they're all like, okay, what do we do next? It's crazy.
Because I was there Friday night. I saw the whole thing happen. This company is so brilliant. Andy is so brilliant. Yeah. He finished the show, one of the most emotional curtain calls I have ever been at. Yeah. Now, you went on stage Saturday night and made a pre-curtain speech, didn't you?
Yeah, well, because Andrew Cole found out on Friday night.
Love.
He's amazing. Yeah. We found out on Friday night at 11 o'clock that the next night he was going to have to do this role, which is one of the biggest roles you could
Monster.
do. And he's they've been learning, because it's been in previews, they've been learning adjustments to his track. And then Jordan Grubb had to come on to make his Broadway debut. And so Andrew didn't sleep all night Friday, of course, and he went on Saturday and smashed it. But I got up on Saturday just to remind people that, because obviously if you come to a show like this and the lead's off, it can be disappointing, but that's, again, why theatre's so special, because nothing's guaranteed. Every night you have to create this thing from scratch. It's like cooking a meal. You've got the ingredients, but every night you have to generate it again. And
I love that analogy.
And it's beautiful. And Andrew was so amazing. I just needed to remind the audience that this is why theatre is so special.
Well, there's so much more I want to talk to you about, but I'll talk to you at the party, because I want to know what it's like sitting here tonight watching Andy go back on stage again.
He's heavily strapped.
Totally, I love it.
It's beautiful.
I'll see you at the party. Tim, always a pleasure.
See you guys.
Beautiful show. Good to see you, my friend.
Bye.
Stay with us on the carpet.
Hi. Oh my gosh, yes. How are you?
We are live tonight. Yeah,
We're live?
We're live at Broadway
no.
Girls. You know everybody here.
I know.
Well, first of all, what an incredible evening. It's like spring in New York. It's a Broadway opening. How excited are you two to be here? Your friends in the show?
Yeah, Gerard Canonico is one of my closest friends, and I'm so excited. It's Spring Awakening family. And of course Andy Carl is my dad's friend, but I watch
love Andy Carl, right?
We love Andy Carl. Yes.
I was there Friday night. I was at the performance.
Oh my gosh.
And he's a rock star to begin with. Andy is this is such a physical role. And that third number towards the end, he did something to his knee. The curtain came down. 15 minutes later, they knew how they were going to redo it. Andy went on with the cane. Went through the rest of the show. Standing ovation. One of the most emotional curtain calls ever. The show must go on. He was so brilliant. He's such a trooper.
Oh my goodness. I know. I'll be holding my breath. I'm applauding him already.
What was it like working with him?
It was great. We had a blast. We had a wonderful duet. We were both vying for Kristen Chenoweth's attentions, and really the hardest thing in our duet was to keep from cracking up, because but he's a great guy, and I played his dad on Law and Order SVU, so we have a long history, and I'm here to celebrate his very exciting future.
I think that on the 20th century, that production was one of the finest productions of anything on Broadway, hands down.
Wow.
I mean, that was just brilliant. Watching you all do what you do up there. I mean, you're just the top of your game, just putting it out there. And, what was it like? What's it like for you watching your dad on stage?
Very normal. Yeah, no, it's amazing. I get to learn from the best. I think the most exciting thing, honestly, is watching him when he's not on stage and when he's working on his script or when he's like, don't listen to this because you're going to think that I like pay attention to you or something.
This is what he was always hoping for. We had an interview
I
did with him.
My cool is like slowly going away.
He's the coolest, though. They're like big letters, right?
He is. But yeah, I mean, yeah, it's true. But no, I mean, the most exciting thing is to watch him work and to learn and watch him work hard and study his script and know that that's really a part of it, you know, and that it's to see the reality of it rather than just the sort of idealized version of what it is to be an actor.
Because it must have been a master class for you growing up. You couldn't go to school when you can watch someone, your dad, do what he does best, right?
Absolutely. I mean, it's the family business at this point.
So when she first told you, Dad, I want to be an actress and go into the business, what was your advice to her? Was like run the other direction, or what did you say? Yeah.
No. And said just be willing to work harder than anybody else and keep the love you have for it dear to your heart and keep showing up no matter what they say. Nobody ever, tried to kill my dreams, so I was loath to try to crush hers. So.
Because I think the first time I saw you on stage might have been the Cornish Green.
Oh my goodness!
With Cicely Tyson, right? With the Zeb Buckman group, you had a green poster.
Liz Taylor produced
Yeah,
it.
totally.
There's that plate on the table in our
That's
house
right.
moment.
I know. I just found
That's what
photos
I
from
know.
a photo shoot actually with Liz and Cicely and Zeb Buffman. And Liz was trying to take my sneaker off.
You were a baby then.
It was 1983.
You must have
the year
been-
we got married.
Oh my God!
Not
I
you and
wasn't
I.
born.
No.
No,
But
ew,
that
Dad.
was like one of the most memorable things. That's the first time I'm like, who's that? I'm like, what a great actor. Then, of course, Guys and Dolls with the Jerry Sachs production. Sky Masterson, brilliant production of that. Right? I call it the old Martin Beck, right?
Right.
I still call it the Martin Beck.
I still do too. Where I saw Frank Langella do Dracula years before that. Right?
Yeah. So we're just being here tonight at a Broadway opening, I mean, it's always great, isn't it?
It really is.
Especially on a beautiful night in spring, when the weather's only going to get better, and it's a special thing.
Now, what about getting you back on stage soon? What are you working on now?
Oh my God, so many things. I actually just got dressed in a stall at Chelsea Studios during a workshop this week, so that's fun.
I love getting dressed in a stall.
Yeah,
I
like
love
literally
it.
just,
You're a great designer. Where are you keeping your stall at Chelsea Pier?
I got it, right?
Yeah.
No, it was a rushed event, but that's fine. But no, I'm working on a ton of things. I'm working on an album. I just
for
wrote
you.
a musical, a little short that we're shooting
Even
next
better.
month. I'm working on a ton of things right now. It's really fun. I'm excited about the future.
And you work nonstop.
I do, thank God. I was just working this morning with the gang from SVU, and I was working last week with the gang from Grace and Frankie, with Jane and
I'm
Lily.
obsessed with that show.
Oh, it's a good thing to be obsessed with. They're really wonderful and so much fun to work with. So I was going back and forth doing that this
So
week.
you fly back and forth?
Yeah, this time I went back. Last 10 days I've been back and forth about 4 times. So I'll shoot SVU on Tuesday morning. I'll
Here in
fly
New York.
Tuesday night, and then shoot Grace and Frankie Wednesday and Thursday.
They
and then
shoot in
fly back.
L.A.?
Yeah. So I'll just go back and forth.
Flyer miles, right?
Yes, but it's worth it.
Yeah.
They're really great scenes and really great characters, so I feel very
What
lucky.
about getting you back on stage again here?
Well,
What about
I'm
doing
actually,
something together.
well, that would be lovely. I'm actually, I might be doing, maybe I'll be doing a workshop or something soon, and I'm never going to be too far away from it.
We always love you. It's always a pleasure.
So good to see you.
We fell in love with her years ago. She is the best. Good to see you. I think they're going to move you next door, if you don't mind. They're going to move you next door, right? Yep. They're going to move you right here. Talk to them. And here we are on the carpet of Groundhog Day, the musical. Stay with us.